Look around. Tell me what you need. Stop messing around with that technology, will you?
Hey, incomer. You're new here, right?
Is it that obvious?
Oh, there are just too many. I was pretty badly injured when I was brought here. They took me in, patched me up. But I wish I had more than this simple weapon to defend myself with. This doesn't exactly make me feel safe.
You don't feel safe here?
Well, they're a fierce bunch, but some of the other factions use plasma weapons. What good is a club going to be against those? I came here when the Albs raided the farm, but protection came at a price. My safety for a law that is more limiting than freeing.
You don't think technology...
Look at the people here. They want to change the world, but they're doing it... Sore backs, blistered hands, slow progress. Goliad is, but it's not exactly civilized. Those are my thoughts, and there are some here that share them. But there are others who would exile you from the town just for sake.
Is there anything else you don't like?
Don't get me wrong, and all of which is 1,000 times better than you can expect from the outlaws. The people. What I don't understand. Certainly the clerics believe differently about technology.
It sounds like you've learned a lot about the clerics.
What about you? Are you going to pledge allegiance to the berserkers? Run off to the outlaw way of life? Or follow an interest in technology to the clerics?
I don't need anyone, or any faction.
An outlaw in the making if I ever heard one. But I'd think again. At some point, you'll need to choose a side.
So, is there anywhere...
That depends. Traders need to be authorized, and what they can sell is restricted. You'll need to look elsewhere if you want energy weapons, or anything more advanced than a hand-sharpened stick. And whatever you want to buy, you'll need to find the shards to pay. Say, you look like you could do with something to eat. Take this as a gift.
Fast. What news from the fields?
You hear you're still looking for volunteers to go to the secret to the grave.
Good luck to him. I don't know anyone who's going to risk that journey.
Yeah, well, they say this sort of thing, but what does it really mean?
What have we here? Welcome to the Berserkers. You want to make it all the way to the top? You must observe our sacred traditions. Most sacred of all. Tell me, what...
Is this your tavern?
It is indeed. Tavern, home from home, resting place. You want something to drink?
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
I am going, all right?
They say he was eaten alive.
You hear an outlaw's been spotted up around the main gate?
Do you know a berserker named Alvar?
Oh yeah. That asshole almost tore down half the tavern with his friend Argor a few days ago. Those two drink harder than anyone I've seen drink for a long time. I haven't seen Alvar since. If you find him, you tell him not to show his face in here again.
Do you know where Alvar could be?
No, and I don't want to. You could ask his drinking buddy Argor, down at the pit. He's about the only one talking to Alvar these days.
Tell me. Have you heard anything about the Albs recently?
Well, it's said that they were... One of them Albs, Elex, they say, seemed to be very interested in the old observatory in the mountains up there to the west.
Elex? Do you know where he is now?
He and his troops went north. Pity. He made it out just before the force must have had a fright.
Do you know where in the north he is?
I don't really get any news from past the first border region up there in the highlands of Abessa. There's not many berserkers prepared to venture far into the Icelands. Hardly anyone who's seen the Ice Palace has
Who are the berserkers?
We're the only real... I know... Or where were... You were...
Do you...
There were...
You're dead.
Well, there you have me. I've never left. It's only here that the world is growing again. Generations of berserkers have worked, and they should be begging us to come and heal the world instead of it.
I'm leaving.
You're the second person to tell me that.
They're addicts, and that makes them dangerous. Do you know if Ragnar sent out a search party yet?
Oh yeah.
Is that what you
Ragnar's
believe?
always popping in here to let me know his plans. Treats me like a brother, he does.
She took that secret to the grave.
We must all work together if we're going to resist the enemy.
I'll catch up with you again later. All you'll find in Zag